Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to the beautiful Italian island of Ischia where I'm filming this class. This is a 12-minute after work yoga class. So it's a class quickie for when you come in after work and you just need a good stretch out after working or driving. So this class was requested by Lisa W, but it's for anybody after work. So you will need a bolster and you will also need a brick for this class. Rolled up blanket is fine if you don't have a bolster. So I hope you enjoy this one. It unravels you for the evening ahead. Enjoy your practice. Namaste. So come into semi-supine position. You might wish to have a bolster underneath your head and shoulders, as I have done. And just taking a few moments to connect with the breath. Take a big inhale. Exhale and softening around the shoulder blades. And from here, taking the arms out at shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale, take the knees to the left, turn the head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees right, head turns left. So making sure the feet are hip distance, maybe a bit beyond hip distance apart as we begin with Jathara Parivanasana, easy spinal twist. And just allow the facial muscles to soften. As you come to the left the next time, you might take your left elbow to rest on the outside of the right knee. And just breathe deeply there. This is option 2. Just takes you a bit more deeply into the mid-back area. And also into the hip. Keeping the back of the neck long. Releasing the ankle. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. And again, option 2 if you wish. This time the right ankle over the left knee. And just seeing where you can let go on the Rachaka, on the exhale. Winding down from work. And then releasing the ankle, inhale to center, exhale, draw the knees in for Ananda Balasana, half laughing baby. You can take the big toes outside of the feet or the ankles. And just begin to rock from side to side. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. And then come into static. Release the sole of the left foot to the floor. Keep the right leg as it is. Option 1. Option 2 is to slide that left leg the full length of the mat. No, this is quite a deep opening. If it feels too much, keep the sole of the foot on the floor. And just deepening the breath there. Hinging the right knee towards the armpit. Bring the left foot back to the floor and bring the right ankle just above the left knee. You can maybe bring the leg in towards you, take the back of the thigh or the shin, wherever you can reach, and continue to rock from side to side there. Keep the toes flexed, feet flexed, right knee moving away from you, and then release the left foot to the floor. Back to half laughing baby. And this time keep the left leg where it is, sole of the right foot to the floor or extend the leg, deepen the breath as you run into any resistance. Nice deep bend of that left knee, that's suitable, peel the toes back of the right foot, breathing into that opening. And then left ankle above the right knee. You can either keep the foot on the floor, take the back of the thigh or the shin. Again, a rocking action. Try and draw the shoulders back into their sockets. Allow the collarbone to emerge. And then releasing on the exhale, draw both knees in. And you can either rock through to seated or roll through to one side. And coming through to an all fours position. Remember to pad the knees if you need to. Hands underneath the shoulders, inhale. Lengthen belly dips. Exhale, sink the sitting bones back to the heels. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, round the back, sinking. So a cat-cow action, staying with the breath. Just articulating the spine. Particularly if you've been sitting all day, this is a nice move. Just to limber up. And then tuck the toes under, exhale. And coming into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Begin to walk the dog, hands are shoulder distance, feet to hip distance. Relax the head. And then take the feet as wide as the mat and see if you can get some extra length there. But be mindful to draw the rib cage gently in. Mula bandha, lower abdominals also drawing in. Lift the pelvic floor to protect the lower back. And walk the feet back into hip distance. Inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, opening that right hip. Option 2 is to introduce a circling action. Now this can feel a little awkward, so don't worry if that's not an option. Option 3 is to straighten out that leg. And then square off the hip, bring the foot down. Bring the left knee down, bring the right foot through. If you can live with a toe tuck, keep that, otherwise release the toes. And from here, you might wish to take hold of your brick as I have done. Bring that underneath the left hand, low or high setting, and on the inhale, reach the right hand up as you look to the right. Exhale, option to lift the left knee away from the floor, fine to keep that down. And then circle the right arm, inhale to lift up, exhale to circle down, inhale forward and up, exhale back and down, inhale to lift, exhale to circle back, and then bring the hands down, release from the brick. You can bring the knees down, Ardha Chaturanga, inhale lift to a baby cobra, exhale turn to look over the right shoulder, inhale center, exhale to lower. Inhale, lift forward and up a little. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale to center, keep the toenails down. Exhale to lower. Inhale, push back off the knees. Exhale, reach the heels back into downward dog. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, lift the hip, bend the knee, hip opener. Option 2 is a circling option. Keep pushing out of the floor. Option 3 is to straighten out that top leg. And then square off the hips, look forward, inhale, lift the pelvic floor, step through with the left leg, bring the right knee down, optional toe tuck. This time bring the right hand to the brick on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, circle the left arm up, exhale. You always have an option to bring the hand to the sacrum, any issues with the shoulders. Option also to lift the back knee if you want stronger work into the lower body. Exhale to circle back, inhale to lift forward and up. So we're just opening out the shoulders, creating some space. Getting great if you've been in the office all day, just connecting, feeling human again. So bringing both hands down, step back, Ardha Chaturanga, inhale, lift baby cobra or full cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, and again push and lift back into downward dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet, fine to bend the knees. Double finger loop the big toes, or take the ankles, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, release the head for Pada Kontasana. Hinge the elbows wide. Lift the shoulders up towards the waist. Weight in the balls of the feet. Again, always fine to bend the knees here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands back out. Lengthen back into downward dog. And then step the right leg forward, walk the hands to the left. And take hold of your bolster, bring it underneath the hands. Prasrita Padottanasana, a variation. Exhale, you can release the crown of the head to the bolster, or you can take a wider stance and release the crown of the head to your mat. Squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the inner thighs and outer hip sockets together. Lift the pelvic floor. Gazing off the tip of the nose, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you can walk the feet in, but keep the feet in external rotation, toes pointing out. And just begin to rock from side to side. So nice opening through the inner thighs. Good warm up for the knees. Keep coming in, keep the hands on the floor. And you might do a little cheeky transition to Titibhasana, lift of the feet. Don't worry if that's too much. And then just come straight down, boom, to seated. As we set up for supported Upavista Konasana. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and just guide the belly over the bolster. You can also use a brick underneath the forehead. This feels really nice through the upper back. Open the palms in your gesture of surrender, Ishvara Pranidhana. And breathe deeply. Big inhale up the back body. Big exhale to soften and surrender. Bring the palms of the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to lengthen and lift up. Exhale, draw the legs together. This time set the bolster up at the base of the spine. Also have the brick handy behind the bolster. Stretch your legs out. Position the bolster. Inhale, really lift the chest. Hands either side of the bolster. Exhale and just begin to guide your lower back, then maybe your mid back, then maybe your upper back onto your bolster. Again, breathing into this supported back bend. Know the support is there. Open the palms. And make the chest a big vessel for breath. Imagine that your shoulders can roll open to come back up. Bring the elbows to the floor. Use robot arms to lift yourself back up. And then from here, bring the bolster underneath the back of the knees. And you might position your brick to go underneath your head. This gives you a nice line between for your pelvis in relation to your femur. So allowing regulation of the blood supply there, which is good for pelvic health, the endocrine system, hormonal regulation. So as you arrive back here, take a deep breath, exhale and let go. You surrender in supported Shavasana. Read you a few words here from Joseph Goldstein. If we're more accepting, more peaceful, less judgmental, less selfish, then the whole world is that much more loving and peaceful, that much less judgmental and selfish. Our mind-body is a vibrating, resonating energy system. Of necessity, how we are affects everyone around us. So now beginning to deepen the breath. Bringing some movements to the fingers and toes, movements to the head. And taking a full body stretch. And just bringing the knees in. You might hug that bolster in as you roll to your right side. Just bring the knee to rest on top of the bolster. Lovely release for the mid-back. And then just begin to lever yourself back up to seated. Finding your sitting bones as you sit tall. Take an inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. So we give thanks for our health and our practice. Namaste. So thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that's helped you unravel after your work, and you can have a nice relaxing evening. Yoga always makes us feel better, even if it's just 10 minutes. So look forward to seeing you soon, and catch you later.